Hi guys, it's your Lily White back again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my setup tour. Now, this won't be as grand as some other YouTubers' setup tours might be. It definitely won't be like George's setup tour, which if you haven't seen, right here. Yes, I did make the thumbnail. I get credit for that, George. One thing I want to say here first is that I don't do this to show off. Like, you don't need all the stuff that I'm going to show you to make YouTube videos. I started out on a laptop, for Christ's sake. Even on this channel, the first video I did was on a laptop, so you don't need like all this gear to make YouTube videos. All you really need is recording software. OBS is free, some sort of computer, or even your phone nowadays. And that's pretty much it. You don't even need to show your face, to be honest, and you could do short form content, and that could be a great start. But yeah, I'm going to show you this video, and sorry if it's a bit weird. I'm filming this on my phone, and sorry if the audio is a bit weird. I haven't got a microphone plugged in. So the first thing that everyone wants to see when they see YouTube setup tour, and the thing that everyone actually comes for, is the dresser. This dresser is absolutely fucking incredible. It's absolutely fucking incredible. It has many drawers. It's absolutely incredible, and I definitely recommend it. All this stuff here is nothing. Like, this dresser really brings the whole room in together. Jackets. What do you want me to say? This is just like my little shelf here. Got some games here. Got Spider-Man 3, GTA, Wolfenstein 2, and Just Dance. A couple DeLoreans. This is a Lego car that I made. I can't remember it. Addy, you know what to do. But yeah, these are some DeLoreans and a BMW there. Big Ben, because I like Big Ben. We've got the Jason mask, obviously, up here. Been up here for ages now. DMC poster, which has probably been moved around in this room more times than I can fucking remember. I don't know, I just don't really figure out a good place to put it, because originally it was right up here, but then I was like, what's the point of having that there? Then it was going to be on here. These are shelves, by the way. But I was going to do that, and then I thought, no, there's not really much point, and then I put it there because it's more in camera frame. But the way I crop my face cam, you don't really see it that much. You might be able to see the bottom of it, but apart from that, not really anything. Bed. I remember Daniel asked me once, he was watching one of my videos, and then he asked me, why the hell is my headboard not here? Like, why am I sleeping backwards? And that's because basically, this TV is obviously here, and I used to sleep this way, but I would have to move the TV every single time. And I got lazy and I couldn't be fucked to do that. So now I can just sit here. God, I am fat. Going on here, this is actually life-size cardboard cut out of Harry Styles. He's folded up right now, so you can't really see him. But yeah, I don't like him. Paper shredder, radiator, blah blah. Now onto the good stuff. This is what my old keyboard was. It will probably be on screen, but I can't remember what make it is. It's a decent keyboard. It's nothing spectacular. It got the job done for nearly a year at this point, and but yeah, it's a nice keyboard. This is my microphone. Oh shit, this is my microphone again. I can't remember the fucking name of it. It'll be on screen, but this is a good microphone. It's nothing spectacular. It's not like a mainstream microphone like a Audio Technica like the one George has, or it's not a Shure microphone or anything like that. Same name on the bottom here. No, it doesn't, but it's a USB microphone, so I don't have to mess with like any XLR stuff because I don't really know how to do that. But it's a good microphone, and I really do like it. It obviously swings around here, and then I just have it in front of my face. It's a nice, decent microphone, nothing spectacular, but if you're starting out on YouTube, it's cheap and it's good. This is my mouse, again, nothing spectacular. This is a T-Dagger Surgeon gaming mouse. It gets the job done, although this button here is a bit unresponsive compared to the rest of them. I can change the DPI from here, like up and down here. And there's like 3 programmable buttons here, and then this mouse pad I just got like 2 years ago. I have 3 monitors. One's not on because technically it's not a monitor, it's a small TV. This one, as you've seen in my how I make my videos video, I tend to have OBS and Audacity here. This I got Black Ops 2 open at the moment because I'm going to do another video on that. And this one I have my face cam on. Again, it's a good TV. I like it, and again, it's just a third monitor, and it's always, I like having 3 monitors because that means everything is nice and spaced out. Some of this stuff, especially here, you might have seen in my other video, but I didn't really go into depth of what it was because I didn't talk about the setup. I talked about how I make my videos. But yeah, this tripod, again, nothing spectacular. It's box standard tripod. Probably get it for like 20 quid on Amazon or something. Same with this webcam. I actually really do like this webcam because the fun fact about this one is it records at 60 frames per second. You can change it to record at 60 FPS. So basically, I record in 1080p 60 frames per second, which pretty much all YouTubers do or should do if they want that kind of quality. But if I had a webcam that was like 30 FPS, the webcam or my face would be half the speed of my audio or my video, even like my game, which isn't that good. Either I have to change it to be 30 FPS, which it looks dog shit. Like a couple of years back, you'd probably get away with it, and with some older games, you could be able to. But nowadays, no, not really, because some new games like Fun That's Ready, Scoot Beach, Poppy Playtime, GTA, things like that, they kind of look better and play better at 60. So yeah, this one's good because it does record at 60 FPS, and I do recommend someone, if you're looking on getting a webcam because you can't afford a camera, look for one that's 60 FPS because it's definitely worth it. This is a ring light. Again, you can just get it. It's got fucking dust on it. This is a ring light. It's blue tacked to the wall. It goes on behind here. So basically it goes all around my face and there's no like dark parts, because if you see on my face here, because of my acne that I used to have, my face has kind of like a lot of indents and a lot of scars and things like that, which basically means it looked weird if it was at one angle like it used to be, and it kind of looked a bit weird because half of my face would be bright and the other would be super dark, and it just didn't look right. I didn't really like it. But yeah, it's a good ring light. Remote control here, it's got like 3 different settings on it. Sorry, I'm gonna sit down. Sat on my fucking headphones. Sorry, I'm not a good cameraman. I'm sorry, this video is probably boring as all shit. But I am sorry, but I am trying my best here. As I said, 3 monitors. This one's got Blackwidowed 2. I think these are all 60 hertz. Yes, even this one. I think they're all 1080p 60 hertz, which is all right, but nothing spectacular when it comes to gaming these days. But this is my new keyboard. I got it probably like 2 days ago by the time you're watching this. This is a Razer Blackwidow, and I absolutely love how this keyboard sounds. Don't know if you can hear that, but sometimes you can hear kind of like clicking from my keyboard, and I kind of want to stop that. You might be able to hear it from here, but it's a nicer sound. And what I also really like about this keyboard is it kind of has like this little volume control. So turn it all the way up. There you go. And you can kind of like change it while you're in a game or while you're listening to music. It also has audio keys, so I don't really listen to music, so it doesn't really work. But yeah, it's a nice keyboard. It's moderately expensive. I do recommend getting it second hand though, so you can save yourself a bit of money on that. Most of this stuff, by the way, I do want to mention, did come second hand, and some of the stuff that didn't, there's not really much of it, or this setup's very, I'd say it's very cheap, but it's like some of this stuff has been given to me, some of this stuff I pay for myself. But yeah, some of the stuff I try to get for as cheap as possible because I don't really like spending money. But if I do want to do YouTube, obviously I have to spend money because I want you guys to have the greatest quality. Like, the quality of the content has always been subjective. Like, some people don't really like gaming, or some people don't really like my style of like content or anything, which is fine. But I at least want them to have kind of like a good quality 1080p 60 FPS, so their eyeballs aren't bleeding while they're watching it. But yeah, these are just like basic 20 quid speakers, a splitter for my Elgato HD60S Plus capture card, which is probably one of the most expensive things in this fucking room. I cannot say enough good things about this capture card. It can record at 4K, but I don't want to. You can plug it into the PlayStation, Xbox, Xbox 360, anything. And oh my god, back in the day when what the fuck just happened with my hair? Back in the day when I didn't really have the best PC, this thing came in clutch. Like, otherwise I wouldn't either barely upload, or it just wouldn't be the best quality. And this thing, it's so good. I cannot say enough about this. And because there's new Elgato cards out, you can probably get this for cheaper. This is the HD60S Plus, but the S is just as fine. I think Daniel's got that one, but I don't really know. Glass of Dr. Pepper, absolutely delightful. This is probably the best thing I have in this setup, because it just the quality of this drink, I love it. I love the taste. It's absolutely incredible, and please fucking sponsor me. This is just kind of like, you're probably wondering what the fuck is that. This is a number that shows what blue I use, as you can see down here, like a nice blue that I can use for editing. Hi Alexa, say hello to viewers.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
You son of a bitch. Resident Evil Village, because I absolutely fucking love Resident Evil Village. And there's DLC coming out for this soon, and I just kind of like keep it here because, I don't know, I don't really know how else to put it. This is the Xbox One S, and this one is so much better than the Xbox One. Like, the Xbox One was alright, but it kind of got confusing, and I looked at it and it's like, no, I don't really want that. But I got this for my birthday, and I've had this for quite a while now, and I absolutely love this console, and it's just incredible. Straws back there. These are kind of like some cheap-ish earphones that I use when I'm listening to music and walking to school. Xbox 360, I don't play on it too much anymore, but obviously I've done some videos on the Xbox 360, and it is good. This is the Xbox 360 Slim. I think it's got 250 gigabyte hard drive, which is nice. This is kind of like this wire here I kind of use to like extend my headphone jack, and here is a lav mic. Oh, I just hit my 360. This is a lav mic, so basically I can plug this into my phone or whatever, and I can record audio and plug it into or attach it to my shirt. Hold on, I'll do a demonstration. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Here it is. It just attaches to my shirt, and it's a lot better if you're doing like VR content, because if I just use this microphone, which I have in the past for VR content, it miss out on a lot of audio, and it wouldn't be the best. If you do want to see what VR video I use this in, it's the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted second part, I think. But yeah, I do recommend getting a lav mic if you're going to be doing a lot of VR content, because it definitely helps. Trust me, it definitely fucking helps. Here, PlayStation 4 controller, Oculus Quest 2 controller, because the Oculus Quest 2 is beautiful and I fucking love it. Xbox One controller, Xbox 360 controller, and a broken Xbox One controller that I just use to power, or to use it so my docking station works, so it can charge up my batteries, which is always good. Here we have my PlayStation 4 Slim. This I got secondhand as well. Like, I don't know what it is, but why do so many people reluctant to get secondhand stuff? Like, most of this stuff here came from CEX, or Kex as I call it, or Sex if you want to call it that. But I don't really understand why people don't really get secondhand stuff, especially in a place like that. Like, obviously it has to be checked, so I don't really understand. So if you are looking at something like technology wise, like a new keyboard, Xbox 360, Xbox One, TV, things like that, look on Kex, or look on your local buy and sell group. Facebook Marketplace, always look on that. But here we have some games that I want to make videos on, because I wanted to get more games for my PlayStation 4, because I had Spider-Man, but I completed that game ages ago. So I got myself some more. We got Bloodborne, Detroit Become Human, God of War, and The Last of Us Remastered. I will make those into videos because, oh my god, I do love all these games. I've seen so many videos on them, and I wanted to get more games for my PlayStation, but I wanted to get like PlayStation exclusives. But obviously, I know God of War, that's on PC now, but screw it. But I always wanted to try and get PlayStation games, because there's no point, like, I've got GTA on Xbox and computer, so what's the point of getting it on PS4? Like, it's just a different controller thing. I don't really understand. But yeah, I will make those into videos soon, and hopefully they're good, because I just want to play those games, to be honest. Xbox 360 Connect, nothing really base notes of here. It's a fucking hell. Is it me or that light is really fucking dim? But yeah, it's good. It's good. This TV, I don't know what it is. My grandpa gave it to me before he died. That is really fucking sad. But yeah, my grandpa gave it to me because my TV at the time broke and he wanted me to have it. Which is very nice of him. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Is that everything we've gone over? Oh yeah, the piece de resistance. The fucking thing that allows me to make all these videos. The PC. Now, I have done a dedicated PC thing before, like a PC build, what's it called? My PC. But some of the stuff has actually changed. Not much, like, I think it's DDR. That light is throwing me off, I am sorry. I think the RAM just now is, hold on. I'll go under the desk here and try and show you. This is my PC, it's got a GTX 1660 Super. No, TI. The old one had a Super. This is a 650 watt power supply. Hard drives are down there. 16 gigabytes of RAM. CPU coolers changed and things like that. But this computer is, I love it. Obviously, it's not got like RTX cards, or it's got a i7 2600 or something like that. I think it's around, I don't know, 4.5 gigahertz. It's a good PC. I love it. And honestly, even today, that PC is still good when you're playing games, and I don't really understand why people are trying to get like the newest graphics cards. Like, if you're a content creator, I can kind of understand, but if you have a GTX 1660, you can still play a shit ton of games. Like, obviously, my Xbox just closed. Obviously, they're gonna look better with an RTX card, but I don't really understand why you need that many, or need that higher enough card. Like, I don't really understand. Is any of this making sense? I don't know. Chair, I like to have this Back to the Future pillow that I got. It's kind of like back support, but this chair has definitely seen better days. That chair is it's breaking at the seams. It is sad because we've had that chair for a bit, but I like to have this small chair, like a small office chair, because I don't really like massive gaming chairs, because they kind of like block up a bit of the screen, like on face cam and stuff. Like, I don't know why you need a chair that big, but I like having this one because, as you can see, when I'm sat in it, you can't see me. Like, you can't see the chair, sorry. You can't see the chair. And it's just kind of like that. And ignore this. I need to get another one of these because the cable I got isn't fucking big enough. But yeah, I think that's everything that I need to go over. And as I said at the beginning, you don't need all this stuff to start YouTube. Like, having all this is mainly, it makes it easier. It always makes it easier when you're kind of like making videos. But if you're starting out and you look at these and it's like, oh, I need that keyboard and that mouse and that microphone and these monitors and that kind of powerful PC. You don't. You can start on a phone, you can start on a laptop, as long as your content is good. It's not clickbaity, it's not bad, it's not anything that breaks, obviously, YouTube guidelines. Then make whatever kind of content you want. You don't need all this stuff. If you want to be a gaming YouTuber, it helps. But like for PS4, it has its own recording software. For Xbox, it has its own recording stuff. I just have that because I need to edit the videos. It's a lot easier just to have that capture card and send them to edit the videos instead of that. And also, should I go over like editing softwares and shit? Yeah, I'll go over it. Like, some of this you've already seen, but go away, Black Ops 2. I need to press U. This is the editing software I use. It's called Filmora. I think this is Filmora 11. Some of you might know this, but I absolutely love this software. I find it so easy to use. It's so easy to just import things and do all these like edits. Like, hold on, I'll go find something. I'll show you an edit I did for my sinking simulator video. This is that floating sandbox sinking simulator video that went up like 2 days ago. It went up on Sunday. But I'll show you one of the examples of an edit that I do. Like, let me show you my outro. Like, this is my outro. Like, some of these edits are incredibly simple, and some of it can look a bit hard, like the animations. If you look at like some of Thank you, Mike. If you look at some of the animations I do, like the face cam zooming out, or the things moving across the screen, it has an animation feature in it. So what I had to do is, I think I've said this before, what I used to have to do was literally move things a pixel at a time across the screen, or very slowly, and the animations always used to look really, really bad. But I liked having them. But after my old PC broke, Filmora got a bunch more updates in that month that I was gone. And one of them, I think, was the animation one. And another one was a motion tracking one. But some of these edits, I'm not the best editor. I want to say that now. I'm not the best editor. Like some of these some of these edits, I can't speak today. I'm sorry. Some of these edits are so fucking simple to do. Like, here's my outro.
If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe.
It just fades, like, I fade out the game audio and just fade in this. And then I have a preset animation made for my outro. I'll try and find it. Here it is. Like, here is my base outro. Like, here's the outro before I do anything to it. It's black and fades in. And there's my outro. I have like a little green screen thing here, so I can chroma key that out and put the video in. There's probably better ways of doing it, but I just like having that. So, and the outro I made was just in Photoshop, and before I didn't even do like the circle spinning. But it's editing can be hard to get like a hand of, and sometimes you've got to test out different softwares. Obviously, set yourself a budget, test out different softwares to see which ones you like. Like, I like Filmora, but not everyone's going to like it. Some people might like Final Cut, or some people might like Sony Vegas, or some people might even like Microsoft, what's it called? Windows Movie Maker. Fuck knows why, but I don't know that. There's free softwares out there, there's free trials, there's some cheap ass softwares like this. Like, all this was one purchase of 60 quid. Like, that might sound like a lot, especially to me, that did sound like a lot, but 60 quid for all that. And I don't like what they're doing now, because some of the free trials they have are stupid, and they're kind of like, oh, get this, get that, and you get more things. You don't need that. I don't have any of those. There's no fucking point in getting them. But that's for editing. For thumbnail making, I use Photoshop. Surprise, fucking surprise, a YouTuber using Photoshop. But Photoshop I really, really like. Obviously there's free versions of it out there, but there's one called Photopea and I don't like it. Bog standard, I don't like it. But I'll show you a thumbnail that you might not haven't seen, so you guys are getting a little sneak peek of a video that's coming out. It's in my files. But with Photoshop, it can get a bit expensive, but it's not that bad. Like, here's my newest Black Ops 2 thumbnail. Like, this video will probably come out before that Black Ops 2 video, so I haven't even made that video yet, but I know I'm going to make it. And I absolutely fucking love this thumbnail. I love it. I'll put it on full screen. Like, I love the outer glow, I like the lens flare, I like the ash in the background, I like the fire in the background, I like all that, I like this. I know you could do this on like free stuff, but I find Photoshop so easy to use now. And it does take a bit to get a hand of, but you get used to it. I think that's everything for a setup tour. I am sorry if I'm going on rambling on tangents a lot, but yeah, I am sorry. Obviously, ignore cable management. Ignore it. Cable managing is just so hard. It is hard to do. But that's pretty much everything. I've shown you all the softwares that I use, like for recording audio and things like that, in another video. So yeah, if you want a more in-depth of what I look at my computer or stuff, I'll put those at the end of the video, so you can just click on those and get another look. But another reason why I wanted to make this video is because I don't know, obviously YouTube isn't my job, but if YouTube ever does become my job, and that, I'd love to look back and it's like, I remember that, and we could all reminisce these times if I ever do get YouTube as a job. And honestly, thank you all. Like, thank you all for, that sounded really sarcastic, but honestly, thank you all for giving me the opportunity to like find a new passion. Like, if I didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't know how to edit, I wouldn't know how to use Photoshop. And honestly, sometimes those can come in handy. Like, I can put those on a fucking CV now if I wanted to. But yeah, honestly, thank you all for just giving me the opportunity to make videos, and it really does mean a lot to me. Sorry. It really does mean a lot to me, but I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to end the video now. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do leave a like. A subscribe would greatly be appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
soldier.